MLB The Show's coverage of Trevor Bauer is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Francisco Lindor.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. A 1-1. Our temperature 74 degrees as we get things started this afternoon. Skied down the left field line. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. His numbers against Trevor Bauer, he's gone 3 for 11. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Trout is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base. It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Stanton has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Coming to the plate now, Jeff McNeil. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch.
Number 9.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field. With Merrifield next to hit. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Marte has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Now batting, Giancarlo Stanton. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Batting 4.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Here's the 3-1. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. A strong throw back in by Harper, and that will hold the runner at third base.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
2-0 now. 3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Digging in now, Christian Vasquez. And the Mets with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And it's quickly 0-2.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Stanton at third. Rendon over at second. Devers at first. One gone. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Stepping into the box, Edwin Encarnacion. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. A 1-2 pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. The 3 of us are back with... Next will be the cleanup hitter, Bryce Harper. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Bryce Harper.
Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Bauer, a former member of the Cleveland Indians. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected. You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Another 2-2 offering. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. And the throw stretches him out at first as the umpire says he stayed on the bag. A bang, bang. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell.
Now an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And that's the second out. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He was the winner of the AL Silver Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Grounded to short. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Settling in now, Brock Holt. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now the pitch. And he struck him out. Next up for New York, Trevor Bauer. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit ball to short. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jeff McNeil. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
That's some real aggressive base running right there. What's going on the pitch and on the ground ball goes from first all the way around the third and makes it safer. And you don't see that very often.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. We're in the second. 1-0 Mets early on. And a try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
1-1. The Dodgers first baseman. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
And quickly there are 2 away.
Batting 9.
Standing in, Ketel Marte. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
You get a swing like that, you know the hitter made up his mind he was swinging no matter what on that pitch.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone and it got fouled off.
Count is 1-2 now. Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Make it 9 straight here.
Leading up, the man. No one fielder.
First pitch on its way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes. The count is Stanton.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third. And he gets ahead 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. And he falls behind 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Trout has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Raphael.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Marte is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Next for the Mets, Christian Vasquez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. 2-2 to the Mets catcher. Here now the 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Marte will get there, and he puts it away to retire. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
That evens it up 1-1. Now the pitch. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Now the pitch. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
But no problem at first, and that's the first out. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Mike Trout is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Next up, the two-way Japanese import Shohei Ohtani, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Bounce to first. And Encarnacion will take this to the bag, and the inning is over. Can't start any better than this. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Big man will try to bunt his way aboard. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Stepping in, Trevor Bauer. First offering on its way. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. Swing and a liner. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. The windup and the 0-1.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
This is foul right side. The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1.
2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Dodgers down in order. They're down. Ready to go for the last. Half of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Jeff McNeil. Infield in all around. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence. But you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
With Merrifield next to bat. On, he pops it up. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
There to take it is Trout, and that's out number 1.
Up next,
Giancarlo Stanton now. It was a walk in his last trip. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing up. I know it looked like it was way out the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
2-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Man, and he's nowhere near that pitch. It's 2-2. Hard on the ground towards short. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there.
The second baseman, Anthony.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Marte is there. 2 down. Here now is Rafael Devers. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. In the dirt here. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hard hit to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next to the bat.
Yeah, definitely not the execution you're looking for to pull an outside breaking ball, but who cares? Next day's box score, that's a line drive.
No hits to this point. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. 5 innings complete. It's now 2-0 New York. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
That's by him for strike 1.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Next up for Los Angeles, Buster Posey. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ball 1. Posey, a native of Georgia. He was a first-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Now back.
When the guy on the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Now playing shortstop, number 25.
First pitch on its way. And this is taken outside for ball one.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the time run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
1 ball, 1 strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 2-0 now. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Probably surprised to see the knuckle curve there. 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. But he can't get it as it's off the wall. And the runner will score from first. Lindor isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate. It's a 2-2 game.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Digging in once again, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Vasquez has it, and that ends the inning. Runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run.
Leading up,
bottom of the inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Edwin Encarnacion. Here it comes. Great curveball there, really fooled him with that one. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. 1-1 now to Encarnacion.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This
the right fielder, number 32.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Marte is there, 1 away.
Now back.
Digging in to try it again, Trevor Bauer. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Out in front of it, strike 1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Now batting,
Here comes the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. Cue shot here out towards short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. The Mets. Castanheira will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 18, Castanheira.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Bryce Harper. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fielded by Rendon. On to first, and it's a quick start to the seventh as now there are two away. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. He hits with two away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been...
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Ball one to start the at bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
2-0.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Hit hard to third. A dive. He's got it. Hats off to that one.
Your attention, please.
A new pitcher set to take over, and it's one of just a handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Nashik drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Now batting.
Hey, that's a perfect job of execution right there, taking everything into account. I think he caught them off guard right there, laying that bunt down, and now he sets up as the possible go-ahead run.
Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman. So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up Anthony Rendon. And that misses for ball one. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Down the third baseline. Now the 1-1 pitch. And there he goes towards second. He swings and misses. Throw down. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
Pitch misses low. The throw down. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball four. Rafael Devers the next to bat. A hit and two tries for him so far. Hit out towards second. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Mets strand one. Stepping up now, DJ LeMahieu, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Liam Hendricks has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat.
Now pitching for the Mets, number 16, Leo.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit back toward the mound. Rendon is there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The catcher, number 20.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Right side, fair ball down the line. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Stanton has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. Runner in scoring position with Sergan. 1 ball, no strikes the count. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Count even at 2-2. 2-2. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to second. Rendon has it. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And now it'll be the catcher, Christian Vasquez. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a soft liner. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. So stepping in, Edwin Encarnacion. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on him. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Into his windup, the 1-0.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Slow grounder to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning all set for the start of the inning. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Mike Trout. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
2-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. The pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Austin Meadows.
For Los Angeles, number 17. Austin Meadows.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. One out, nobody on. Blowing away as he misses again, 2-0. Meadows, a native of Georgia. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Fielded cleanly. In time to first, and there are two away.
Up next to the Dodgers.
So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Bryce Harper. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. Comes set, the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. And here's one that's taken for a ball. It's now 2-1 to the Dodger left fielder. The set and the 2-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
3-2, full count. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so one run can win it as we... Taylor Rogers comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here.
Taylor Rogers.
Wilson Ramos is up off the bench to lead it off as the possible winning run here in the bottom of inning number 9. Lays off 1-0. Now the pitch. Weekly hit to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
At the plate, David Fletcher. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop Lindor. Reined in. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Up next to the bat.
Ready for another shot now. Whit Merrifield. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Boy, this guy comes out of the pen. He loves coming in spots like this. Tight situations. This is exactly the type of game that he loves to come into.
Hit high and deep to right center. On the move is Trout. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very Joaquin Soria takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 50.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Alex Bregman is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Alex Bregman becomes the first out of the inning. He's set and the pitch. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1. Ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
2-1.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
A ball and a strike now. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. 3-1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now. Here's the first pitch. Comes set, the 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Stanton on the run. He's not going to get it, and the 2-out rally continues.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Behind 0-2 now. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike, but no chance to get him, and he'll take first after striking out. And he is out at 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. Leading off the inning, Giancarlo Stanton, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. A ball and a strike.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And, folks, this ball game is tied. In now is Anthony Rendon. Popped him up. LeMahieu has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Striding into the box, Rafael Devers. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez. 0-for-4 with a strikeout thus far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Rounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and we are going. 11th inning set to get underway. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Mike Trout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Hey, that pitch was nasty right there. He couldn't have done any more with that. For him to get a knock on this pitch right here, pretty special.
Corey Seager will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Kirby Yates jogs in from bullpen, and it'll be the closer's job to try to keep this ball game tied here in the 11th. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball one. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Snap throw from the catcher, but he's back in standing. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. A high fastball is in there. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
1-0 the count. The 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare, almost unhittable. Nasty downward action, high 80s velocity.
3-1 to the Dodgers left fielder.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
So a big spot here. Bases loaded, nobody out. And that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. Here's the first pitch. Broken bat as this is hit on the ground to second. This is foul for the first strike. The 0-1.
He came into a mess out of the bullpen, and it hasn't gotten any better. This is not a comfortable place to be. Not even close.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get. Jake Diekman takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th. Set now for the bottom of the 11th, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Edwin Encarnacion. But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Brock Holt now. First pitch coming, here it is. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. Diekman has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. There's ball two as the slider dips below the zone.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Brock Holt becomes out number 2 this inning. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Comes set, the 0-1.
1-1.
One and two.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. That's popped up now towards short right field. Rendon is there, makes the play, one away. A note now from the folks in programming. Due to the length of our contest this afternoon, our afternoon cooking program and he swings his arm behind his back and knocks it down. And they still manage to get an out on the play. Whoa. At the plate, Ketel Marte. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. Bottom of the 12th inning now, and stepping up as the shortstop, David Fletcher. Hit on the ground out to short. He's right there. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Whit Merrifield. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. Behind 0-2 now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Ready now, Giancarlo Stanton. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. He's set. Here it comes. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. On to first, and we're headed to 13 as that ends. New inning set to get underway. That'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1 for count.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Three and 1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings. Kenta Maeda takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
The 1-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Howie Kendrick will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however.
Now batting. The left fielder.
So coming to the plate, Bryce Harper. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. 1 ball, no strikes the count. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. And that one's wide to the mark. Ball 3.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Here's the first pitch. Alex Bregman is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
And that misses. 2-1.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. Throw comes quickly to the infield, so that go-ahead run will have to hold up at third with 2 away.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. 1-1. Here it is. Swing and a shot to third. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. He's safe. The throw was offline. And deep into extra innings, they have taken the lead. Stepping in now, DJ LeMahieu. And looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out, bases loaded. To first. Fielded by Encarnacion. And he'll step on the bag himself. And the Darren O'Day comes in out of the bullpen as he'll finally try to wrap this one up in the bottom of the 13th. Last half of the 13th inning set to go, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
Trout is right there, 1 down.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Rafael Devers. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Grounded to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So striding forward, Avisail Garcia will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Gets dirty and gloves it. Oh, but he beats it out. Impressive play. Can't quite get him. And now the potential tying run is aboard.
I can't begin to tell you how difficult it is as a former shortstop to go in that hole, backhand, try and get up, and make a play to first. It's a heck of a long throw. He put his best foot forward, but just was not able to complete the play.
The 1-0. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Wow, how quickly things can turn around in this game. He gets the first 2 outs of the inning, and he looks like he's on cruise control, thinking that he'll get out of the inning without even breaking a sweat, but then a single and a double. Now he's stuck with runners on second and third.
Daniel Murphy will grab a bat to pinch hit, and he'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with 2 out in the inning. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers are able to put the finishing touches on a 13-inning victory as this ball game is over. A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Jake Diekman gets the W on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
For the victorious Dodgers, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Mets, 4 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at Citi Field, 41,922. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please get home safely.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago. Here now is Trea Turner. He'll get a start. In this one, under the lights.
The center fielder, Trea Turner.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one.
7 o'clock.
Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. 2-1 the count to Trea Turner. Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Cody Bellinger is on deck. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. So here's Cody Bellinger. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's gone just 2 for 15. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. A ball and a strike. Strasburg has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, and one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Got him fishing that time. 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Some two-out success to keep the top of the first alive.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole Monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Arenado leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. And there's ball 2 now. Called strike 2. Still 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Heading out towards shallow right. Yelich is there, makes the catch, and the side. So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Altuve.
And he falls behind 0-2. Altuve is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leveraged. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit. But he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Turner looks up. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Batting third, the left fielder.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And now pitch on the way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gallo is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. In there for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Inside, he misses, ball 4. In now for Colorado, Manny Machado. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. No balls and 1 strike. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out with a man at first. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And strike 3 called as he says you got to be. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
Now you can tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
To 1-2 now. Seared down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here it comes, and that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. A bouncer to the left side. And that's through for a hit.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
To second for 1.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Adley Rutschman comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Comes set and the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
The bunt attempt is popped up. That's a foul ball. Not a great at-bat, and he's down on strikes for out number 1. Has a look, now the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
Line drive to center field. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. Last half of the second set to go, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Jose Ramirez. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets it. Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2. And he's able to find a knockout there.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
2-2 to the Colorado catcher.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And a relay home. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, 1 away. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. 1-0 the count. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bellinger's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And even with 2 outs now, they won't risk running on that arm out there as he's forced to sit tight at third base. First delivery to him on the way. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Rockies. Top of the third set to get underway, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Trey Turner. Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
The 1-2 pitch. Fouled away. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Taken in by Machado. And the off-balance throw will be too late. So a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Row, you see your shortstop get a glove on it. You're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw, and a solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
Now a ground ball for Altuve could be two. There's one. Relay to Bell, the double play, and that's how the infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. The 1-1. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least two bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drive.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the run will score from second here, as this is now a 3-0 game.
Hey, you know, D-Row, a lot of the top pitchers, if you're going to get to them, you want to get to them early. This is a big lead, 3-0 early against a very good pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, they have to feel good about this one, Dan. Going to have to find a way to slowly tack on runs, but if you would have told this offense, they'd have...
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
At the plate now, Jose Ramirez. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. 2-1 to Jose Ramirez.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
Line drive base hit.
Boy, this has been a tough one for him so far, D-Row. 7th hit of the game already. They're really making him work.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. As Dustin Pedroia says, it's a laser show out there.
And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. 3 runs already home here. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. All set for the start of the fourth. And here comes the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Strike one to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the fourth. So 1 away here in the Chicago fourth. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Yelich is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now back.
Trevor Story steps in now. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Outside and low, 3-0. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. It's off the rocks and gone.
Most pitchers aren't going to throw this guy much of a fastball to try to challenge him, because this guy can hit him a mile, just like he did with that swing right there. Impressive power.
Adley Rutschman is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. But the Cubs do get one. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he gave a glowing review about the quality of the swings they're putting together. Looking at the advanced numbers, we figured out that 8 of their hits in this game have come off the bat at 90 miles an hour or harder. So both the eye test and the analytics are backing up the fact that this team is really swinging it right now.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Fastball well outside. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. Now here it comes. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
He loses him on ball 4.
Now back, left fielder.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Racing back the left fielder into the bleachers and gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Mondesi picks it up, and there are 2 away now. And in steps Manny Machado. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
A ball and a strike now to Machado. 7 runs, 10 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. 2-1. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. The 2-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Jorge Soler will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
For Chicago. Number 12.
Drilled on the ground to short. Machado has it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next to the call.
At the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Mondesi.
From the stretch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. There goes the runner. Pitch is high. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Down the first baseline. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Dan, that's a nice RBI base hit on a hard grounder down the first baseline. If the first baseman's holding him right there, it's probably a double.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. 2 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Bluff here as he steps off to looking back at first. 3-2 pitch. Now a ground ball for Altuve, could be 2. Bare-handed for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Nate Jones, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 66.
Digging in and looking for more, Jose Ramirez. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. First pitch of the at-bat. One out, nobody on. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Two and one after the foul ball there. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gallo is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The pitcher, number 37.
Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, Steven Strasburg. He singled his last time up. No balls and a strike to count. To the left side, but it's well foul. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Leading off the inning, Pete Alonso, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. And he misses 2-1. And the pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Gone! Now he'll step off and rethink this. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. Line to the right side. But that's a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. No outs, nobody on. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. First pitch coming. Here it is. To short. Machado is there. And there's out number 2.
Now batter, the catcher, Adley.
Into the box, Adley Rutschman. A hit in 2 tries so far. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cubbies draw a bit closer on the strength of bottom of the 6th inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder Byron Buxton. Hit on the ground out to short, and there's one down now.
Now batting.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground to third. Arenado has it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting.
Christian Yelich will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. A 1 pitch on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
2 out, nobody on. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Another one sent foul. The 1-2. Line toward right center. Turner is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the. Chris Davis is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Chris Davis.
Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. Into the corner and slicing foul. A pause and the 0-2. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman.
First pitch on its way. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get it.
The center fielder, Ray.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And that's going to do it now for Steven Strasburg.
Number 75.
So he'll leave here with one out in the seventh as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Trey Turner is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Behind 0-2 now.
This is a tough guy to turn two on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
And that gets through for a one-out base hit. Mondesi rounds third and is digging for the plate. He pulls into third safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee.
And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Now the 1-0.
Nope.
A man at third with one away. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Well, tying run on deck.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Into the bleachers and gone. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this is what Coors Field is all about, right? You come here to see runs, and that's what you saw today.
I just like this lineup. They didn't worry. They were going to hit homers regardless, but there's so much green grass out here playing in Denver. You stay on the approach that you're going to stay in the big part of the field. Next thing you know, you're back spinning stuff out of the yard.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Taken high and deep to right. Yelich going back to the track. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. Here's Joey Gallo now.
The batter, the left fielder.
Swing, and this is hit hard but foul toward the third base dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Buxton is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
The next 3-2. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. Into the fountain and gone.
Now back, catcher, Adley.
To the plate now, Adley Rutschman. As he rips it on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
0-1 the count. From the stretch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yelich is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Cubs are on top 9-7. Will Smith gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Will Smith. Leading up for the Rockies, the left fielder.
That last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Just short, hit hard. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that's, you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. From the belt, the pitch. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Jose Ramirez stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. The catch is made near the line in left, tagging the runner from third. And he's out. Beautiful throw home. Dylan Betances has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, the ball flying out at near record pace.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Martinez is there, and he'll make the...
Leading off for the Rockies,
Even though we're...
Wilson Gonzalez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And he misses with it, 1-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Mondesi onto the grass, but it's the center fielder who gets there. And that's the first out of the inning. Starling Marte will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. This is line to left, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle end. He's able to drive that for a nice.
Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. It's not going to get him as he swipes second. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. One out and a runner on second base. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. And he got him to chase after a bad one there. 2-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's gonna...
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Marte ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Throw won't get him.
Wow, with one out, and he clutches up with an RBI triple, which is his second hit of the game. So he's starting to put together a pretty big game here.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Altuve. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
The right fielder.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Christian Yelich is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. 1-0 count. The pitch. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Men on third with 2 down. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Swing and a line drive. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. Here's the 2-2. Hops this one up. Rutschman shading to his right. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Trevor Rosenthal enters from the pen to start the 9th inning.
Number 41.
first pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to short, taken in by Machado. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Pete Alonso will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Joey Gallo. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And it's fouled away. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. So a full count now. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. That's lifted the other way out to left. On the move is Martinez. He's there to track it down. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, J.D. Martinez. Roberto Ozuna is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Turner's on his horse. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Standing in, Josh Bell. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Ball 2 now.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
In tight. Look out. That one sends him to the deck. It's ball 3. In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Yohan Moncada will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Fouled off. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And he lays off for ball 1. Osuna, a 25-year-old. He's a 5-year vet. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Cubs, 9 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
We are